change your mind about leaving me.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
Just because you're in the room.
What was it like being hated by Witnel?
I hit him back, so it wasn't too bad.
How did the beard change your life?
When I put it on, magical things happened. It was like my face warmed up, and so the butterflies were in my stomach. It was amazing.
Butterflies were in your stomach. Could you explain that?
Yeah, like right before you have to take a really big tubes, you have butterflies.
Thank you.
So, how did you feel popping up at that, during Witnel scenes? I mean, he was obviously the focus, but you were just comic relief. Do you have anything to say on that?
Comic relief is what a movie's all about. I mean, it's like Adam Sandler without Kevin James, or Adam Sandler without his two drunk buddies and Billy Madison. He wouldn't be that funny.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, how did you feel being an albino monkey?
It's kind of humiliating. I mean, people in the park, they give me strange looks. It was demeaning and very unpleasant.
I recall you saying, just get it over with quick, I'm embarrassed.
That is true. Said that many times.
Is it true that you were barefoot for the entire shooting?
Yes. Even in the creek, that was really cold. Indeed.
Thank you.
No problem.
Dramatic experience, very intense. You have to be in the character completely. It's very real, very on the ground, dirty. What did you do to prepare yourself, and how do you think you conveyed the bomb to the audience?
Well, first of all, I went to Goodwill and I got myself some clothing out of the penny bins. And then I went to the liquor store. I got myself all buzzed up. And then I showed up on the set. And I think I conveyed it about as real as it could be. I mean, with that fake beard and everything, how could it be any real?
Could you repeat for us what you asked the great Witnel?
And was his answer accurate and helpful to you?
I didn't find a liquor store anywhere.
What kind of liquor did you use in your liquor bottle for the scenes?
Manitou. Moonshine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
It's really bright in here. It's a bright light. These glasses, I can't see anything.
I'll put my shirt back on.
What? Are
We're
people
here.
in here?
We're in here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, you're fine.
Where's the camera? Where should I look?
Right over here.
From there?
Yes, right here.
Okay.
Alright. Now, my first question is for you, Gollum. What was it like as the Gollum?
It really fit my personality. It's really fun. Climbing around all those the obstacle course, jumping around.
The training was quite rigorous, if I remember.
Yeah,
It was many weeks you spent training for that part.
Yeah, I was sore all week. And I had to live off rats.
Interesting. Interesting. As well, what was it like filming a documentary on an albino monkey that you didn't even have a camera for?
Well, it's pretty interesting.
I was wondering about that too. Why didn't you have a camera when you did that documentary?
I don't know. I was practicing. Okay.
And yes, you as well. What were you doing without a camera?
Well, I had a camera.
You had a tripod.
That's not a camera?
No.
What? You mean all those hours of film, all those beautiful moments of shots? They weren't recorded?
No.
They're lost.
There was nothing.
I feel like such a dork.
That's what you are. Jeez, you're useless. Thank you.
How's this? My glasses good?
Yes.
Just be quiet and answer my question. Alright, how did it feel falling so far down the social ladder? The great dip now, and co-starring with the great Kelly. And then you didn't even have a camera when you were trying to film it.
Well, I fell pretty far. I mean, the higher you are, the higher you fall. And I think I brought things to the table. I mean, I was the co-director and producer, and I introduced a lot of ideas to the set that I think were invaluable. And I had a few minor cameos where I, you know, entered the scene for a second or so. You can see my hat from front of a corner. I think those are little touches that just made the film sparkle.
Your career so far has been very interesting. Well, what do you think is your next opportunity?
Well, well, I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but I'm going to be starring in the new movie Puma Attacks 7, and I'm going to be a minor character, I'll admit, but I get attacked by an E5 Puma in the third scene. Now, I have to train a lot for that. I have to act, I have to make my actions very lifelike. They promised me that the Puma will just kind of mouth me a little bit before they cut the scene, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Thank you, thank you. How did you guys feel about how you contributed? Overall, how did you contribute
Yes.
to this movie?
How did you contribute?
I was chasing the main character, you know, and giving him trouble.
Yeah, always adding conflict, that's good.
Conflicts, you know, give him something to run away from.
I was assistant tech manager, assistant choreographer, assistant director, as I mentioned, and so I think behind the scenes I played an important part. Undoubtedly, no one could deny it. But
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
no, we insist.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Yeah.
You're done.
Yes.
What was it like going from directing Witnel based on the previous movie you've directed, having to live up to its name?
Well, you see, Witnel was just awesome. Dipnel, I know exactly what you're doing. You're zooming in and zooming out. I can tell these things because I'm just so good with my camera. Turn that back on. And you see, it was a hard jump, you see, because with Dipnel we had much more of a story to go off. But Dipnel was very, how do I say this?
Hold on, earthquake. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Stop moving.
Well, it was very difficult, you see, because we had most of what we wanted to do for Dipnel, but the problem with Dipnel was that it was just so hard, you know? But I try to put the past behind me and move on to bigger, better things.
So, how does that hat help you direct?
This hat, in all honesty, the last time I wore this hat was the last time I was interviewed like this. So it doesn't really help me at all. It feels nice on my head and it's quite comfortable.
So, how did you get the responsibility to be lead cameraman, el numero cameraman, supreme leader of us all, and directing this camera?
I own it.
That's a good reason.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Why did you entrust me to be the second runner-up to the camera when you couldn't use it?
Because you're very responsible, you're very respectable, you're very talented with the camera. Just not as much as me.
I understand. No hard feelings, right?
What?